As the world continues to awaken to the reality of the unspeakable evil that runs this world, it is important for those of us who've been onto this for a while to remain helpful and humble. This is not a time for I told you so. One, because then you're taking these horrific, very real issues and making them about yourself and about, getting the normies and you're just now figuring that out and I've known the whole time and all this egoic stuff. And you're taking these incredibly serious issues and you're going to be crass and you're going to use it for an opportunity for an I told you so. Come on. You can do so much better than that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that we need each other. It doesn't matter wherever you're at in the process, whether you're just now starting to wake up, whether you've been onto it since COVID or before that, it doesn't matter. There are people who have been onto this for decades beyond us. And there are those of us who are still just now starting to open their eyes. Who cares? At the end of the day, the important thing is that we're here, we need each other, and we should be helping these people. Also to adjust psychologically and to be able to handle it because the reality is there's a blessing and a burden that comes with having known about this for a while or having caught on to it slowly over time. The blessing side is it doesn't hit you all at once. The curse side is we've had to deal with that psychologically and carry that burden for a longer period of time in a world that's mostly asleep. And there is a cost to that. There is a burden to that. I deal with the reality of what I know every single day and the stuff I never talk about and the stuff I never say out loud, but I know is going on. There's a real burden to that. Knowledge is a curse. And so there's a cost to that, but I ultimately have more compassion for the people who are just now starting to figure it out because those people are dealing with a level of revelation that's much, much, much greater because it's all coming out and it's all getting more ridiculous. It's all getting more crazy, more insane, more over the top, more absurd. And so these people are going to be dealing with the stuff I've slowly been catching on to for years and years and years all at once now. And to be perfectly honest, I think it's going to break a lot of people. I can barely hold it together. It's just so much. And for everybody else, I worry for them, honestly. I'm not interested in I got you. I told you so. I'm not interested in feeling superior. I'm interested in how do we help these people because what they're going to be having to deal with, it's a lot. So let's be helpful. Let's be humble. Let's also remember that no matter how many pieces you think you don't have all of them because it's way too complicated. It's way too deep. There are things that I might see someone and I'm like, yeah, we're both tapped in. We both see the same thing. And yet there's whole areas in which I would still say they're totally asleep, but they haven't figured out X, Y, and Z. And there are things that I'm only figuring out, over the last year that other people be like, I've known about that for a decade. And that's just how this game goes. Let's help each other put all the pieces together. And I also just want to say there's one thing that I'm absolutely certain of, which is we are all born in the matrix. We are all in the matrix. And there's only one way out. And that is Christ Jesus. Through Christ and Christ alone. He is the door. God bless. Go in peace.